Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of this Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead Let's Play. Last time we started off and made our way over to here and finally got ourselves a backpack. In this part we're going to be playing on trying to grade this Magic Academy up here and then continue making our way to the Refugee Center, which is like, what, 150 tiles down here it says? Yeah. So I was looking at the map just before here, just looking over the things, and I did find these two anthills up here. If you remember last time there were but a few ants around this area, asked one specific, so that's where they're coming from, to be specific. So and we just managed to get a backpack, so we got a lot of room to go grab and stuff. So we're gonna go. Oh, first check the here. Oh, I guess all the medicine's gone. And this guy just had a pipe, so let's see. Yeah, there are a few tiles I can at least check to see if there are any other bags, because trench coats is nice, but wearing is making us kind of hot. You know. Yeah, torso is hot along with our feet as well. See, I'm recording this right after the Steam Next Fest ended. A lot of cool demos there. I'm wondering what you folks played. You can always let me know in the comments what you guys played. I've personally played a decent bit of stuff. Not too much that I'd really add new to my list, but Mass Grave Site. Oh yeah, and this is the special one with these guys, zombie burners, aka zombified flamethrower guys. Its flamethrower dangling limp outside is attached to a tank of napalm strapped to its back, which trickles its contents onto the ground. Yeah, if you kill them, sometimes they explode because that napalm is dangerous stuff, so we're gonna try and skirt by. Yeah, there is some stuff there you can actually get if you're careful enough. In that tent down there's like some gas masks and actual cartridges you can use to actually use said gas mask, instead of it just being like some fancy decoration. It's getting hot. Yeah, my torso's still hot. I think I can just take off my trench coat for now and fit it in here. Yeah, I can. Cool. Oh. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, that should help me cool down a bit. And what about my motorcycle helmet? Can I put that in here as well? Okay, cool. So it should be cooling down now. I mean, it'll automatically cool down a bit because the game simulates sweat apparently, but sweating makes me thirstier, so I don't want to sweat too much. Just running up here, safe mode on, so that way I don't accidentally run into any trolls like I almost did last time. That would have been embarrassing, but at least you wouldn't have seen it since I could just easily re-record all that stuff. Ooh, we got a mansion over here. There's lots of zombies, but lots of interesting stuff in there, including the possibility for some good weapons, because they usually have like some suits of armor in there, and I'll have to check in there. But first, we're gonna go check out the Magic Academy up here. It's still getting hot, huh? Maybe the hard chest guard's making me hot. Okay, there we go. We should be cooling off now. Yeah, just slowing down a bit whenever I get to the bridge, because again, sometimes these can have mines at the entrances to the bridge, and you just gotta be careful that you don't walk into the tile where they've been placed. Okay, so we've got a couple houses here in the Magic Academy, which is our big goal. That kind of place is all the cool stuff the Magicalism mod has. I mean, there are other places you can go to find Magicalism stuff, but that's where they're usually the most common, it feels like. Okay, starting to see some zombies now, so, as to be expected, so let's throw on our armor here and put down our bags so we can lower encumbrance as much as we can. Okay, so first zombie coming up. Now, are you gonna step into the sprit bush? There we go. Good job, good man. I don't think we have a game system. No, we don't. Okay, so I'll keep that. And right, there's a house and then the Magic Academy, so you've got like what? How many zombies? 4 zombies from here that I can see at least. Gonna have to lure them out one by one. Or I could try and cut through the woods to get there. Let's try and do that. There's a bit of a nature trail here, so I can at least get some visibility here, because again, I want to make sure I can see anything that might attack me, because again, this mod adds stuff like owl bears to the game, so running into one in the woods can be death sentence. Okay, I'm seeing stone walls of the magic cat. Oh wait, that's the house. So that should be it right over here, so let's see. How do we want to approach this? Oh. I think the kid's seen me. A few things have seen me, in fact. Okay, see where the door is. Okay, there's zombies after us, but no need to panic yet. Okay, so here's the big reason these things are scary. Plastic golems. Traditionally, making a golem is a months-long process involving hand tools and precision craftsmanship. The stone golem is as much work of art as it is a magical device. The advent of 3D printing made it easy to get into golem making hobby, and plastic golems have soared in popularity, so these things hit hard, take very little damage, and they regenerate, which really makes them hard to kill early on, but the big thing about them is that they can't break through doors like this, so we can just hide in here and start looting stuff, like these rings of dexterity, some, which I'll put on right now. You can hear the zombies having their fun out there. Well, fun in quotation marks. As we just continue looting all this stuff. I'll take that parabolic wound thing, because even though it's a poor fit, it's part of this game. Ooh, geospatial systems. It's helped us making like portals, if I remember correctly. The long distance kind. Ooh, getting hungry, so we'll just have some burgers while waiting for those things to help clear up the area. Now let me see if I can hear anything. Oh. Looks like they're still... Okay, so they went outside, but I don't see here, so... Okay, now we're gonna grab the statue, push it away. Okay, that should give us some space to work. These here are just like bathrooms. We'll grab some of these things. And we have like 40 pounds of weight left. We've got these vacation brochures. They'll help like show any sort of hidden cabins or other magic places around here. Like this is one up here. If we go here, we can find like a little shop where we... No, not a shop, like a little cabin with some magic stuff. This is the Forge of Wonders, which sells a lot of fancy high-end magiclysm stuff. That stuff costs an arm and a leg, so we're not going to be very likely to go visiting there anytime soon. Alright, and also shows us like town locations. So again, let's check from where we are. We were going to go down here, maybe stop by the mansion, grab something fancy weapon if we can find one. Probably go up here, past the Forge of Wonders, over here, and then yeah, it's mostly south, it looks like, from here to the center. Oh, yeah, probably go past Town Orient, and then we'll figure out where we're going from there. I want to check these books quickly, just to see what they have. This one helps teach spellcraft. This one helps us learn how to punch stuff. This one's about like can sealing and stuff. This thing I was trying to get last time helps with learning mechanics, and it can teach us about hydraulics. Paramedics is like a basic medical book. Under the Hood is a basic mechanics book, and a very important one if we want to get building cars eventually. What we got here? A whisk flower. I think that's a new thing from the recent patch. I had like some magical plants. Not exactly sure what that one does, but still want it. And I'm grabbing a copy of the book because I'm pretty sure we can sell it eventually to get some more money. Don't mind the magical light just temporarily blinding me. That's just how it is. Up here we have a book on social. Oh yeah, and right, that baking book. I'm pretty sure that book there doesn't actually give any morale if we read it, so we're just gonna leave it be. Okay, and I'm gonna start to prepare some kind of fancy strats for raiding these places. So like I said about plasticums, that they can't actually break stuff down, and they're pretty dumb, so they won't try and like open doors or anything. So what we want to do is make a place where we can hide all the golems so they can't get out. Ooh, pork pie hat. Most popular in the 40s and 50s, still common among those in the mod scene, hipsters, and people named Heisenberg. Who do you think you're talking to right now? Who is it you think you're C? I am the one that double taps. Visibility, fancy cloak. Yeah, I just mostly know that because like Lumpy Touch was doing some of the funny, creepy videos with Breaking Bad characters, like where Finger's like some big mutant and Walter White's trying to flee from him until eventually he gets all the things he needs to make his own fancy mutant chemical and turn himself into mutant. At which point Jesse's the one who's running from monsters. I think we're starting to run up on space a bit. So yeah, the problem is that eventually all these upper rooms have cool stuff, but they're being guarded by the plastic golems, so... Well, most of them are. Sometimes they don't actually show up. So we're gonna take this. Game throws up a little error because it's freaking out about the fact that there's... Sorry, I was just checking what that thing was. Because that thing was weightless, the game was having a little error about it. It's okay though. Okay, yeah, I want to do some scavenging of these houses at least, see if we can get another bag, but again, those plastic golems aren't going to fight us if we get too close, so... So I'm going to leave some of the stuff here just to... some space. Actually, I'm going to leave them upstairs, that way it's where the golems aren't hanging out. Not that I think anyone will steal from these bags, but... Okay, the golem is a bit slower than us, so we should be fine just... running up here and getting them fighting something else like this. There we go. What'd you have? Ooh, crowbar. Definitely gonna grab that after we go checking out these places. From my knowledge, backpacks usually pair in these things in the wardrobes as opposed to dressers, so I'm gonna check those mostly. What's down here? Oh, zombie. Get over here and get bonked. What's the plastic golem doing right now? Okay, it's just working its way over to the left through the park. There is a decayed zombie coming at us. Not too worrying. I'm gonna have to break our way through it. Let's get in. Nothing in that dresser. Oh. Animated little shit. Now I'm depressed. Ooh, an aluminum bat. A lot better than our cudgel. I mean, we do lose out on some of the techniques, but instead we get a brutal strike that stuns and knocks back before you land a crit. And also it does a bit more damage, so we're gonna just leave our cudgel behind. I think that's a better up here, so that's probably where the things are. Ooh, 4 of them, there we go. Another backpack, that's good, good. Okay, there's one here. And another one over here. Okay, that should do for now. I would like something like a military backpack, which the game calls a Molly pack or something, but this will do for now. Yeah, look how much more powerful this aluminum bat is. Plastic Golem's just still killing his way through the streets. Okay, now let's grab our stuff back. The game is giving us a bit of a warning now because we're really over encumbered on the torso, so we're really not going to be hitting much that well. Melee attack rolls like 0.61 and they're going to take longer to hit swing, so you know, we're going to want to drop these bags before we fight. So is there a zombie down here? Oh, there is. Okay. Let's use furniture to our advantage. And I guess this guy must have saw us when we run back in. Yeah, I do not want to break down the doors, because if that happens, then there's nothing stopping the plastic golems from walking in, unless we, you know, just barricade them. Ooh, first aid kit. Now we're going to need another bag to carry all that stuff. And we can drop this spare first aid in. Oh, okay. Actually keep that, because I think we can use it for to learn some proficiencies later. But okay, again, this is going to be the bit of the tricky part. I'm pretty sure just punching is going to be better at breaking these quickly, so let's see which ones are still a thing. Which ones have them in there? The break room. There's one in the library I think I hear. Yep, there it is. The alchemy lab. And someone up there, which we don't need to go see. Because there's nothing really up there except just that little resting area in the top of the tower, which would be good if we want to get some visibility in the area. But we don't need that right now, so. Okay, so what we're going to do is run here. The plastic golems are going to be dumped so they fall down there. And then while they're down there, they're going to wander around this area and eventually fall down that pit where they'll be stuck down here. So now this means we can loot this room at our leisure. So let's go do that right now. These are already like some fancy coins that we are going to be able to make use of. Those fancy plants. Alphameric Cordially is basically useless from what I remember. It gives like the first level but survival, but I'll take it anyway. Because I'm not sure if we get the foil cup recipe normally. Do we? I'm curious. Oh yeah, we already know how to craft it, so we can just throw this away, I guess. Yeah, nothing important on here. A lot of fancy things here. Ooh, what's this? Okay, just checking it because it sounded like it might be something fancy. Ooh, what's this? Potion Shadows. Cast Umbra. Maybe it's an invisibility thing? Once our mana potions, as you guess, probably get help with mana regeneration. Okay, so there's two more we want to get help at. Break. Gonna break these windows again with our powerful shoulder checks. Oh, there's two guys in here. Okay. This doesn't change things too much. So they can follow us downstairs, so we're just gonna wait here for a few. Okay, that's the first one dealt with. Oh, he walked back this way. Oh. Okay, yeah, we are gonna have to break a few more windows to get him to move. Okay, now quickly run down here. How's our mood? Yeah, still recovering from having committed some infanticides. I'm just putting these on quickly just to see what we got and can get rid of, because we're going to be run up on our weight limit. Oh, well, we are. Yeah, at this point we just lose out on a bit of speed and stamina regeneration, but eventually it gets to the point where we actually have to stop walking to get our stamina back. Okay, so let me check my inventory quickly and figure out what we can get rid of. Sort by weight by pressing S and then W. Yeah, these things are fancy, but I want to keep them. Drop a copy of this. Maybe we can move some of this mercury over and just consolidate how many flasks we have. Stone shell's a fancy thing, so I'm not sure how useful that's going to be, but yeah, let's start moving over some of our mercury. Okay. That's one flask filled up at 92. It's 3 flasks filled. This one could use a little bit more from the 59. Okay, so that leaves us 1 empty flask. Look at these little things here. I'm not sure if these are... I assume that these are things I can learn how to craft with stuff later. You know, I just need more magic spellcraft to learn how to do that. Alright, I think we're okay for now. Yeah, I am gonna have to figure out what books I want to take. Read that little magazine. And a basic archery book. I mean, the thing is, I can't actually use this because I already learned the Cure Light Wound spells last time, so I can't learn any druid spells. But just looking at the book for a second. But it may or may not be something I can sell to the Forge of Wonders, so I will hang on to it for now. Speaking of which, spell books, I forgot to really look at this, so each spell's like their failure chance and stuff. Like this one just heals a bit off all of our injuries. It requires us basically be unimpeded in our mouth, or I'm not sure what this is exactly. Hands and legs, I think. I'll just try casting it. Oh, cool! You did it right and got a level up, so it's now a bit easier to cast. And I think each time you can actually read on the thing what happens as it levels up. Heal more health, and basically is I think the only thing really. 1 point for a level it says, so it's definitely going to be a useful one, especially since it's one of the only ways you can really just straight gain health. Because otherwise you just have to regenerate it. And okay, so these pliers are kind of obsolete because locking pliers are better, so we'll take those. Wait, this isn't the one needs bake. This is one. You're still here, Red. Come on, get out of here. Okay, you should be at least getting close to the edge. No? Oh, jeez, I thought I had safe mode off. Shit. Okay, so now we're in a lot of pain and bleeding a bit, but again, if we just keep our hands free, we can patch it up. And we have heal light wounds, so we can just try and cast on ourselves. There we go. Yeah, mistakes like that can be really costly sometimes, but let's just pop some aspirin for now. Well, let's try and pop it on here so the game stops freaking out over the golems being close. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I really don't want to make stupid mistakes like that too often. Let's just put all these aspirin in one bottle so that way we can get rid of the spares. Helps get rid of a tiny bit of weight. Well, these are too tiny, it doesn't really matter, I think, but just quickly checking to make sure there weren't any golems down there. Okay, let's think. Probably eat some of this hot corn casserole just to get some inventory space out and a burger, because eating different food helps give us some morale. And so does eating with the table and chair. Now we're just about all but done with the whole infanticide. See, all it takes is less than a day and eating nice hot corn casserole. Okay, not sure how this got downstairs, but again, we can just do the whole. We'll wait down here, just try not to panic too much. Safe mode is on. Oh. There he is, so now he's just gonna fall down. There we go. Okay. Putting in all my bags as I grab this stuff just so I can ensure that I'm not. Just thinking. So I can ensure that, I'm taking stock of everything I have. Stone skin, this thing was just like for making some fancy weapons. Want a magic missile. I'm prioritizing any magicalism themed stuff like that Black Dragon's book, which gives us some Black Dragon mutagen. Because yeah, in this game you can basically give yourself mutagen to eventually become a mutant, and this one lets you become a Black Dragon mutant, as well as like some sort of mana touch mutant, I think it is, where it's just basically really focused on being awesome at casting spells. There's usually a second Black Dragon book, which I think is about like making armor out of their scales and stuff, but I'm not seeing it here. Oh well. Spitting if I wanted to scrap any of these books. Hey, wasn't there a... Oh, I already got that magazine. Okay, just looking at what that potion was. Makes us better at fighting in melee, apparently. Okay, again, I think that hitting with an aluminum bat is a bit slower, so... We are slightly slowed down because we're in pain, I should also mention. Oop. Okay, let's just try and wait for those golems to fall down here. Okay, they fell. I'm fully aware I should probably just be trying to be carrying less junk, but all this stuff is too interesting and magical. How can I not pass it up? And this magic deck book, which is for like making some cool magic deck stuff later on. Okay, that should be everything that I'm willing to grab right now, so let's just grab our bat and get out of here. Hang on, I want to see if we can carry this stuff without this leather backpack. Just save a bit of space. Well, encumbrance, I guess is what the word is, but it looks like we can, so we're gonna leave that bag here since it's almost 2 pounds. That'd be otherwise weighing us down. And again, the good news is that getting that ring of +1 strength means you can technically carry a little bit more weight on us. Okay, so again, the plan is just like check the front of the mansion because that's usually where the weapons are. well, the suits of armor, really. That's... Looks like some fancy little ornamental suits and... Okay, don't panic, but there is an owlbear right there. Let's see if the zombie notices. And if not, let's just drop our stuff for now. Okay, it does see us, so prepare for battle. Batten down hatches. Get these desks on so it'll crawl over on them. And there we go, sent it reeling with a good hit. Ooh, he's got the good stuff on him. I don't remember seeing that owlbear when we were heading out, so I'm not sure if it moved over or maybe heard some of the fighting going on, but we do not want to fight it because it will maul us, and it won't end well. Where's the chewing gum head on him? Oh, it's in a dress shirt. Okay. Yeah, it's basically weightless, so I just want to grab some of that stuff. You can chew it for like a tiny little morale boost if you want. And we'll get away from the zombies a bit first and then go do that. Yeah, it just gives us a +1, I think, but, you know, it's not bad. Oh, +2 actually can go up too. Yeah, so as you can see, my stamina up there is going down as we walk, but we're gonna have to stop walking for a bit to, you know, just take a break and off. We can look at this, which has like some mechanics stuff and some fancy magic stuff like a silent wind suppressor, some infusion basements, bracelets, and a mana laser sight. I think I'm fine with that. This book's about making all these fancy endgame weapons. Okay, yeah, the thing is at least slower than us, so if it goes after us, we should be okay. I mean, we may have to just drop our bag and run, but, you know, I'm willing to do that if it means we don't die so early on. So again, there was that mansion. I'm very curious about what's inside of it. I don't want to get too close to the mosquitoes because he might try and drink my blood. Oh. Yeah, you go away, giant diving beetle. I mean you no harm. Okay, I think I'm gonna go around this way so I can try and get in there. Taking that off just for now, just so I cool off a bit. Didn't mean to step in the water because getting wet does make you a little bit grumpy. So we're at base base strength right now, so we can just get a little bit more health, pain-wise, strength-wise, if our pain goes away. At which point we'll have like 11 strength, and that'll help us shoulder our load we got a bit easier. Okay, just trying to not to get too close to stuff in case it gets freaked out by me and tries to kill me. Okay, so now let's go around and try and get a good look at how much is at the entrance. Okay, I see 4 zombies, including that zombie dog in the window. Try not to get the attention too much, but at least just get a good look at the front of the mansion. Right, if we're going into combat, we'd better put on our motorcycle helmet. Oh, the dog now sees us, so we're gonna have to put it down. Okay, I guess a few zombies heard the glass breaking and went to investigate, and now these three want to say hi. Uh-oh. Move back a bit. Yeah, go step in these lilacs, buddy. Stop and sniff the lilacs. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to try and take a bit of that coding we got. It's definitely stronger stuff, and I want to save it for more serious situations, but if it means we can actually check in and see if we can get a mace or something, then I'm willing to spend a bit. Good news that we mostly have a second zombie up there. Let's step back and just let him come to us. Again, we have the tactical advantage because we actually know how to use this terrain to our advantage. We're not stupid like these zombies. Okay, now we should be able to get in here. There we go, we're in. Got a book on juices and stuff. Some copper wire would be nice, but again, I don't want to grab too much stuff since we're kind of weighed down already. Football helmet, a bondage mask. Not sure why I'd want to put that in a display case. It's like, and here's the mask I was wearing when I met your mother. Oh, no, that's not it. It's like a broom closet. Gonna have to fire away a few of these. Not too many though, but I think they're over there. And if we get over there, we can really get an idea of where what's our medieval weaponry we can grab. No, this must be a different type of mansion. Just thinking what I want to do. There's throwing axes. Okay, let's step back and at least get into the darkness so some of these guys lose sight of us. Get off me, buddy. This isn't good. I think severe pain is like the highest the game goes in terms of how it measures your pain. So, how many guys are following us? 2? And one's on his last legs, so. Yeah, at this point they're only a bit slower than us. I mean, I think we're just like into light levels of severe pain, so could definitely be worse, but okay. Oh, we actually have to have our hands free to cast spells, so okay, we got how much energy left? Not enough for a second cast, but fairly close. And I do want to explore the mansion just a tiny bit more. We are officially in severe pain, which is a lot. Lost at least 2 to each of our stats, and it's certainly not good. Especially when I go carrying around our bags. Yeah, let's move these a bit away from the mansion just so no zombies get any ideas. You know, just like camp out here. Okay, this is what I wanted to find. We'll just read this for now as we wait for our pain to go away. And we learned magic missile, making us a magus, which means we can't use any animus stuff. Where's that coding at? There we go. Don't want to take too much of that stuff because you can't get addicted in there. And overdoses are a thing, but it should definitely help cause your pain to go down quicker. I think the only thing stronger than this is either oxycodone or morphine. I'm gonna smash these just so no more zombies show up. We do need our hands free to cast magic missiles, sadly, so can't do that for this guy. I mean, we could, but I don't want to drop my weapon and start throwing magic missiles with it right in front of me. This guy, however, I think we can manage. Okay, so go here, drop our weapon. Oh, there he is. No, just out of range. There we go. Trying to cast that even though we have like a 70%, okay, now 60% chance. It's not good because again I think we're kind of impaired, but big, and it does like very little damage, but big thing about it is that you can actually cast it through walls. So it's like if you've got a wall something can't get through, you can just shoot repeatedly until it's horribly beaten or dead. Definitely gonna have to study that spell a bit more to lower its casting failure chance. Right, we found a kitchen, but I'm not really gonna go for any food here. What do we got here? Football helmet, radio car, football helmet, and a throwing axe. Oh, yeah, we're gonna just leave. I don't think we're gonna really find anything at this point. Yeah, those are feral serf, and again, like I said, those feral zombies are basically just like infected humans who haven't died yet. So that means they're smart and can use weapons. I think that one in particular has like a knife or a candlestick. And there's actually like the mansion owner who can be a feral zombie who can have like a rapier or a crossbow. Another wish of things you want to really deal with at this point. So let's just get out of here. Bit of a wash, sadly, but it's better than staying there and dying. So where do I want to go? I think we're gonna go south here, just check this farm area and get a lay of the land and just see if we can actually go that way or if we're gonna have to go back up towards the Forge of Wonders. And it is getting rather late in the day at like 5:30, so sooner or later the sun is going to start going down. You will probably want to find a place to stay for the night. Ooh, what's around here? Okay, some animals to the south, including some geese and a cougar. Geese can't get a little grumpy with us, so I'll give them a bit of a space. Ooh. Oh, crashed pod. That's like some weird sort of other species that popped up in this game. It's a bit of a lore explanation, but basically like some interdimensional refugees that have popped up here and given us the secret of bionics. This thing doesn't have wheels. Shame, would have been nice to be able to drive this around for a bit. Ooh, field campsite. What's this place got? Some pumpkin, cornbread. Good stuff. Yeah, I always struggle to find where the doors are on these tents exactly, because it's always just it's a bit weird. Ooh. Okay, so we got zombies over here and some big wasps. So we're gonna leave the wasps alone because if they chase us, they will kill us because they're way too freaking fast. And what do we got for motorcycles here? Okay, I think we can grab one of these and get moving at least. Just seeing which one I want to grab. I think this one. Let's just tear down that tent so we have some space. I was trying to start up a few times since this thing's like pretty messed up. Again, apparently when the Cataclysm started, also made like 99% of cars and horribly trashed up. So let's see if we can at least get to that road down there. Answer is no, there's a bunch of forest in the way, so we're not going to be able to get down there. And I'm not optimistic about this area having a good path out either, so we're going to just head past the mansion, even though we have like 2 minutes of fuel left, according to this. Which means we should be running out of the engine dying on us and like as we're passing the thing. Yeah, we're literally running on fumes now. Well, at least get the cool feeling of feeling like a cool motorcycle guy for a bit. And just taking a quick peek as we drive by. Yeah, I'm definitely just seeing like some kitchens and such. Nothing we can really use. I mean, I'm saying that, but food is useful. It's just that it's not like the stuff I was talking about with the medieval armor weapons we could grab. Now we're just gonna leave these guys in our dust. A dust zombie. Oh, and engine's dead, so we're walking now. And how's our carrying capacity? We're not terrible. Okay, and I should mention, we shouldn't be too afraid of these things. As long as we don't try hitting them or pissing them off, they won't blow us to smithereens. Oh. Yeah, I saw lizard folk and I thought that was like there's like a swamp there where you could find those guys, but no, it's just one of the people who works at this place. Again, we could try and buy something here, but we really don't have the carrying capacity or money to buy anything. We found these denarius earlier, which are worth like 25 bucks, these guys, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So what do we got over here? We've got, it's probably a rural house. We've got, I'm thinking, a radio tower, judging by the wasp, because sometimes you can just find radio towers which have apparently been taken over by wasps, which means good luck trying to be able to get to the top and see what's going on. And I'm thinking we may have just actually hit the maxes of that little thing we read, but let's just go a bit further. Oh, turn on safe mode just in time for Yule Cat Club to show up. We're just gonna let that cat be. I mean, I'm not sure if we can take it because it's... I mean, I'm not sure if it can take us because... I mean, it does have like a red name, which usually means like a dangerous enemy, but... It is just a cub, and... Yeah, I think we saw one last time and it was the big one, but... adult version, but... You know, I don't want to really test my luck this early on. Even I do have a cool aluminum bat in my hands. More sized crayfish up north. Some wrecked cars. Okay, I feel like we're gonna see something down here. Oh, I think this is gonna be a mining place. Yeah, there's a bunch of miners as well, some fancier stuff below. Which has to do with like some secrets in this game. But I don't think we're gonna be able to get our way through all the miners hanging out here. Good news is that the miners can't really see very well, I guess, because they got all the coal dust on their zombie face, so that means they can't really see us unless you get close to them. Okay, we finally reached this area, so what's the plan now? The big question is, do I think this river will cut through this area here, or do I think I can, it'll like loop around this way somehow? I suppose we could check down here and see what it's like and then make our decision, because I might be able to find a place just to hide out for the night. Keep away from that giant dragonfly because they will rush me. I mean, I should be able to beat it if I'm not carrying all my bags on me, but it will probably mess me up a bit. Here's a river. Can be a nice place to settle right on Liver, where you can catch some fish, have like a little mill going eventually if you're really good. But you know, we actually need like have a house next to one to be able to really make use of it. Okay, another mine here. Lots of mining up here in the New England area, because that is where this game canonically takes place, in New England. Oh, a dairy farm. Okay, so safe mode on. Yep, just as I suspected, zombie cows. And this one broke out. Okay, so it does look like the river's gonna sneak around a bit, so let's just check over this way quickly. Because I want to see if it cuts around back over to the right, or if we can still get through. Just finish off our burgers real quick. Hopefully make it. Oh, there's some scientist corpses here. Anything dangerous? Survey says nothing too nasty, so. How many of these dead guys are there? 2. Okay. Oh, and there's an orc village up there. Oh, they see us? Why are they running down this way? Orcs have surprisingly bad eyesight, it turns out, so they shouldn't be too interested in me. Hey orcs, are you interested in this weird blob monster running around here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to leave those scientists alone. Unless I feel like luring some zombies from the town of Orient over to them and trying to have them kill them off. Yeah, just did a casting there just to get a bit of experience and just to, you know, get a bit more stamina, since, again, walking with this heavy load is wearing us down. I should be probably walking over toward this road, because usually following roads to their ends means you can find stuff that might be useful. And right, safe mode on. Because I don't want to be like talking to someone to you guys and accidentally not notice the troll rushing towards me. Uh-oh, slimes. Yeah, slimes are kind of a big thing in the game's lore, but again, it's a bit of a spoiler on it. Question is, how close am I gonna have to get to these things to see what's over here? I really wouldn't have to find a house here, take a nap, and then wake up to have the slimes crawling all over me. You're kind of close, but... Oh, okay, yeah, they're close. They're close. I mean, they aren't too dangerous to fight, but really don't want to have to get smacked around by them. Yeah, especially since being near all of them means I'm hearing all the creepy music. You know, just that creepy ambiance that just plays the boom, boom. Like someone's just banging on their drums. I'll read a bit of this just to get back my stamina. That's usually how I deal with like stamina problems when I'm carrying this much. Just take a quick break to do some reading. Okay, looks like the river may do actually go to the right here, so I should be able to get down to this town and get relatively close to the refugee center. And I'm pretty sure junipers can be made into seeds later, so I can get some growing and eventually make some gin from them. Because brewing is a thing in the game, and you know, getting a bit of booze in you helps make the apocalypse a little less miserable. Step by all those casings, because we're not going to be learning how to do hand loading for a while. Okay, cool. We found the road here, so. Okay, I'm just trying to see what's over there quickly. Yeah, I don't mind if we have to fight a single zombie or two. We're reasonably capable. Okay, it's a motel actually, so. I could try and kill the zombies off and stay the night there, but I'm gonna keep looking to the right because I do have some time before night falls. And as it gets darker, it does get harder for zombies to see us, so. Yeah, I mean, see, this guy can't even see us. I'll be fair, that's also because the zombie cop has that big helmet on, which makes it harder for him to see us. Okay, let's sneak through the forest past this lumber mill. I mean, it does have a lot of good wood stuff for us, like planks and logs and maybe a wood axe for us, but we're just gonna leave these guys be. They're not seeing us yet. Again, making use of the fact that there's not much daylight, so they're having trouble seeing us. Not stepping into the rose bushes and getting cut up, because that would not be fun. Okay, made it. I do want to stay away from that mutant bullfrog, because I think it will try and attack me. Fireflies are alright, I think. And what are those? Oh, cattle dogs, okay. Nothing to worry about. They're good dogs, even if they are wild. Okay, let's keep following the road here. Just gotta get back to it first of all. There we are. And night's officially starting to fall. Another mansion. Only some feral humans, all armed with crowbars, judging by their description. Because when fighting those humans always mention them as either a crowbar or pipe-wielding maniac. And all three of them had crowbars. Oh, you know what? I forgot to grab one from that guy we killed back there. I am tempted to get one's attention and beat it to death. Because they are going to be useful tools for breaking into places. And of course, the big worry is that I get all three of them going after me at the same time. Okay, that's one. Let's see how we can get their attention. Maybe a magic missile? Okay, good. Now let's just hide behind a tree so that way they can't throw their rocks at me. And magic missile. Okay, there we go now. Come over, buddy. Come on, buddy. No, you got the zombie virus in you, but that doesn't give you the right to be stupid. Okay, there we go. Rush them, and we got crowbar. There they are. There's my bags. Sweet. Best thing about crowbar is that you can just like use it on a door and it'll let you open it without having to like smash it down if it's locked. It is damaged, but I don't think that affects how useful it is. Female refugee camp. That's going to be infested with zombies, so I'm going to have to want to leave that alone. The good news is that... Oh, there's a river right next to it. Okay, yes, I guess we did make the right choice about the river. We do have a little bit of time before the circle of darkness officially goes over us and we can't really, like, closes in and we can't see much in front of us, but until then we actually have a decent bit of advantage in terms of line of sight. And zombies not being able to see us. So, and we can just quickly sneak around the outskirts of Bellingham. Ooh, hardware store. Have to remember that for later. Oh. Do not touch that wasp because it will kill us. Just run by these guys. Jeez, what killed all these? Oh, right, wasp. I see ya. Come on, let's get this guy to fight the wasp. There we go. Oh yeah, that happens if you're like carrying a bag. Sometimes if you break free, you drop an item. Yeah, so give me back my cardboard box of junk. There we go. And I'll take that cigarette and lighter from you while we're at it. Yeah, what is this anyway? Ah, restaurant, okay. Yeah, I can sort of see the tables in there. And the good news is that wasps don't have that much health, so throwing down some magic missiles should be able to let me take that one out. And then I can stomp these bodies without too much worry about the wasps coming back and stinging my butt off. Stinging me, perforating me like Swiss cheese. Again, safe mode on just in case that zombie dog down there notices me. Or at the very least I get too close to it. Thinking about this garage for a sec, just debating if I want to go check this out or... It's getting late, we should probably go walk to the left and see what that area is over here. I'm fairly certain we'll find maybe a house or something, or at least a building where we can crash for the night. My aphids. Oh, a nursing home. That's gonna have some enemies in there. So we're gonna want to go south instead. I mean, definitely find like medicine and food in there, but people in there aren't exactly friendly. Because no, not even the elderly are safe from the apocalypse. See, there's a geriatric right now. Its dentures are falling out. Oh, in front here. Do you want a cookie, honey? Yeah, because there are feral grannies in there. Yeah, they shriek, grab at you, and killing them makes you sad, so pretty nasty enemies to deal with right now. Okay. I'm gonna follow this road for a bit. We've got some roadworks. There's a single zapper zombie illuminating the night. Oh. There's something going on to the northwest. There's all sorts of shit collapsing and the floor trembling and it's worrying. But I'm not seeing any more of it, so that should be okay. Oh, missile silo, that's where some military stuff is. I believe you can launch a missile if you're really good with computers, but it's not really super important from what I remember. Though I may check back later to see if we can, you know, loot, if there's any loot in there. Because you gotta have some cool stuff in those military places, right? I see another evac shelter. Let's take a look in there. Maybe we can at least sleep on a bench for the night. Oh. Bad news. This evac shelter isn't exactly safe. Magic missiles? Magic missiles. And now we're depressed for the night. Ooh, I do not want to deal with more than one zombie at once, especially if one of those is a runner. Stay back. Okay, we should get like... Yeah, stay down, buddy. Yeah, again, the magic missile is just scratch damage, but it's fairly easy spell, and I can level it up more, and I can go through walls, so it doesn't like break windows or anything. So how many more zombies are there here? We're officially out of mana for now, so... Just gonna have to bash all these heads in. I'm gonna walk around just to make sure there aren't any others hiding outside. You've got a ranged axe, and that's a little worrying because they don't throw rocks like the normal feral humans, but they do have an axe they carry around, which can do some damage. And right, I was gonna debate just trying to trick them and going over some bad terrain that'll... But again, the thing about them is that they're too smart for that. Okay, I'm deciding that this is going to be a little too tough for us to deal with, because there's like a decent mass, and I'm not sure how many of them are there, so we're going to have to keep moving for a bit. But I think we're going to have to end it off there because it's getting kind of late, so thanks y'all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying what I'm doing. And I'll see you next time. See you later.